I don't do this, I've never done this, but I'm gonna be taking some time away from streaming. I don't know how long, I don't know when I'll be back.
Recently, streamer Lacy has been on a streaming hiatus due to some issues that have been going on caused by one main problem, that being Darla Clair, a girl that was very infamous in the FaZe Lacy past and has come back to basically haunt him his entire career, along with pushing his friends away along with his community, just overall causing him a lot of pain recently, to the point where he had to take an entire break from streaming. But I want to break down everything that's happened so far because I feel like it's a pretty interesting situation. But in order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning.
If she said, yo, do you want to date, what would you say?
No. On God, I would say no.
You said on God that you would never talk to her while I was sitting right here and you were sitting right there. You think I'm gonna believe you?
I'm about to explain who FaZe Lacy is, and if you really don't want to hear that, already know who he is, timestamp up top, you can skip right to where the drama starts. But for those who are unaware, FaZe Lacy is a pretty well-known streamer, a part of the group, if you couldn't guess it, FaZe, who made his start off of Fortnite, gaming content mainly, and then during that period, he would meet another very big streamer, Clicks, who would basically shine light on him, getting him to where he is. During that time, he would end up meeting with some of the FaZe Clan members and eventually be recruited into FaZe, where he then transitioned from gaming content to IRL content, that being his main form style now. And if he's not playing any games, which he normally doesn't do, he's just chilling, doing desktop streams, reactions, Twitter all types of stuff like that. No gaming nowadays, mainly just IRL stuff, like he's been going on tours to whole different places, meeting up with Aiden, having party on yachts.
You know how I felt? Let me show you. Let me show you how I felt. Hold on. That's how I felt.
Unfortunately for Lacy, amidst all the success that he's having, he had to have some drama to mess it all up, to the point where he literally had to take a break from streaming. That being an ex, well, I can't really call her an ex because technically they never really dated, but I am in this video, an ex of his named Darla Clair, who he has a pretty crazy history with. It's not super simple as her just like cheating on him, but completely lying to this man, saying that she was over other people's houses while visiting other content creators, along with the fact that she was literally just using him and admitted to it, and was lying to him the entire time, saying that her cousin, who he basically used as a cameraman, was someone that she was actually talking to. It wasn't actually her cousin at all. The thing was pretty big news when it was coming out, because a manipulation of this scale was pretty insane to not only incorporate it into just lying to him, but lying to the entire FaZe clan, because they all kept her around, and having a cameraman that they used that they felt like they could trust, who was actually lying to them the entire time, to the point where they had the cameraman go on live on Lacy's stream and explain everything to them while he was literally crying his eyes out.
She made me lie about everything. She made me lie about the house. She made me lie that she was living in my house while she was living with Bryce. Apparently she was on this contract with someone to use Lacy that I didn't know about. She was dating Bryce the entire time for the last 4 months, which I didn't even know about. Why am I crying? Because I'm lost. I'm losing everything. Lacy's not even able to trust me now, so this is probably the last time. But Darla is not my cousin. She lied. She lied about everything. I guess she tried using Lacy. I didn't know. I would have not. I don't know. I tried ending things.
That's some pretty heavy weight to have happen to you. If I just woke up one day and found out all of this information, that person would quite literally never be able to enter my life again. Imagine somebody literally being on a contract to mess with you and talk to you, and then you figure all that out. You don't even actually like me. All the attention you been giving me is for no reason, and you're just doing it for clout and money. The whole time you've been with your ex over there having the time of your life. Personally, I feel like any normal person would take that information and be like, I'm never speaking to that person again. Unfortunately for us, Lacy is not that person and is basically considered a huge idiot because he went back to her. And that's what all the recent controversy around his name is about. That's why he's taking the entire streaming break. Not purely because he's talking to her again, but because of the reaction from everybody else around him. It's basically like the entire world is against him. His community, his friends, family even, all because he's going back to this person that did something terrible to him, and he just doesn't seem to care about it at all.
Guys were just spamming me, and then I was just ignoring it. So I figured I might as well just be completely honest. Last night I went out to dinner with a group of people, and yes, Darla was there. We went to dinner. Because you're guilty? But you guys say guilty.
The big reason I found a lot of this interesting before I get into reactions of other FaZe Clan members and even the talk Lacy had with Ron along with Black Boy Max is purely because of how this is affecting his career. I mean, after Lacy stopped talking to her, he went to the gym more, got more fit. His content has upgraded well beyond where it was when they were talking. The point of, as I said, going on yachts, collabing with Aiden Ross, just having the time of his life. Literally, Aiden recently said he will sponsor a trip for him and someone else he does content with named Marlon to go wherever they want fully on him. How could you sit there and see your life going so well and then make a decision like this that may derail it completely? I mean, it kind of has, because he stopped streaming, which messes up the money aspect of his streaming career, not getting as many subs, because if you're not streaming, what's the point of resubbing to someone that's not even going to stream, along with the relationship he has with his fans, because they feel like their impact just means nothing. Honestly, I don't feel like fans should pose that much of a threat to you, but when it comes to things like this and you're constantly lying to them saying you're not going to do something that they all know is harmful to you in some way, and you just continue to do it, it makes it seem like you don't care about them at all. Not saying you have to truly trust in their opinion, but at least doing things like this when they genuinely care about you as a person, even though that is some parasocial stuff, it just shows that you don't care about your fan base, along with your friends, showing them that their opinion basically means nothing, even though the rift that they put between each other is pretty noticeable, even as a viewer perspective. And they go on to talk about it on Lacy's stream, saying how bad she actually affected them, along with some of their friendships.
Like, she borderline tried to like make us stop talking to each other, and I was here like 5 months ago, even off cam, telling you, yo, it's not this, not that. I mean, I just can't fake it, you know.
Not even just for you, respect for us too. I mean, keep it a buck. Like, her name shouldn't even be.
It's not even that. It's just like, I'm gonna be real. Like, no.
And make us look weak as a group.
Like, no streaming shit. Like I mean, it's
just
on stream, but like, respectfully, like, I don't think I can help you if like something happened. It's just like, I've tried so much. It's like, I don't know. I'm just keeping it real.
No, nigga, I'm not.
It's like sometimes you have to go through it. Like, I don't think I can say anything.
No, I get that.
I'm serious. Are you trolling?
About what?
Like, do you really think like she's not just trying to like boost her shit? Like, I'm serious. You know how many people, I'm telling you because I care about you. I'm not saying because I want to be a dick. I'm just saying there's people that will come into your life that will try to make you do things to benefit themselves. That's what people do. And they will do anything they can to make you believe. And she might not be at that level of like craziness, but bro, she doesn't. Bro, what?
Almost breaking up a friendship, using FaZe as a whole, because all the entire FaZe Clan is talking about it, with some people even outside of FaZe talking about it to just boost her platform as a whole. And yet he doesn't seem to care or doesn't seem to see that as he reacts on stream. It just makes it seem like he's nonchalant about it, doesn't really care, takes it as a joke. Basically, he's just viewing everything for content, when things like this seem like they are pretty damaging. Again, I can only say it from a viewer's perspective. I don't know the ins and outs of the talks they might have off stream. As Ron even mentioned on this stream, there are multiple things he wants to say off stream purely because of how much it is serious it is and how much it actually affects them. But if somebody's gonna break up a friendship between you and someone you actually hold dear, you would think you would never want that person in your life again at all. Yet it seems like Lacy just doesn't care and is just laughing it off and taking it all as an entire joke, which is what his entire a bunch of his friends were literally bullying him for. In his eyes, at least. They were just trying to tell him the hard, cold truth, because in my eyes, I don't see it as bullying. I just see it as being honest. If someone was to sit here and touch the stove, even though you told them it's gonna burn, and they get burned and yet just keep on doing it, at some point you just gotta let them burn the entire hand, or like have something just tragic happen so they can understand to not do it again. He's getting burned and then repeatedly burning himself over and over and over again and seeming to not learn. So at some point you just gotta let them do themselves and hope that they come to the conclusion at some point, because there's nothing that anyone outside of FaZe or like anybody else can really do. And because of this constant judgment that he was facing from not only his close friends but also his community, he decided to take a break from streaming as a whole.
I'm making this video for you guys so I can be honest and transparent from the jump. I talked to people around me and realized that I was in this state of mind where I saw everything people were saying because of decisions I was making, and I thought that it was me against the world, everyone hates me, and I was victimizing myself, to be honest, and trying to use that to cope, knowing I was making bad decisions. I'm gonna explain to you guys where I'm at mentally and where I've been mentally over these past few weeks, months. I know my friends are upset with me and I let them down, and that hurts me more than anything because those are the people I love and genuinely care about. And seeing them upset with me because I'm not putting myself first and I'm letting other people take advantage of me over and over and over again and what not only me but we've built as a group, and that hurts me. But another thing is seeing my community let down by me, which is never what I wanted. I never wanted to let any of my friends or my community down. I can't even really put into words how that makes me feel, but I do understand. And I mentally, in general, I started this shit because I genuinely enjoyed streaming. I fell in love with it, going live every day, having fun, excited to stream. And over the past few months, I've slowly seen that slipping away. And I think it's because I see my community slipping into this toxic state of every move being judged under a microscope. And I haven't really handled it the best. I made bad decisions. I've been over emotional, and I really need to take a step back and recalibrate that, because that puts a cap at where I can take it and where we as a community can really take this shit. So I don't do this, I've never done this, but I'm gonna be taking some time away from streaming. I don't know how long, I don't know when I'll be back. You guys know me, it probably won't be long, but I'm gonna go, I'm at the airport, but I'm gonna go with Banks for a little bit and chill with him, really just talk to my friends, my loved ones, and try to just take a step back and get my mental straight. I do love you guys though, and I'm gonna be back soon, and I hope, we can get past this shit and move on.
If I'm being honest, I only hope for the best, especially as a content creator, because Lacy, the path that he's been going on is immenseful, not only personally with his weight transformation, but also just his content journey, as much as he's grown from just doing desktop streams to normal IRLs to being, again, with Aiden Ross, partying on yachts, traveling countries, doing a lot of big things that I think a lot of people will look up to and be like, hey, I want to be like that one day. To see him taking a whole derail just because of one bad mistake kind of sucks, and I only hope that he gets better and gets the best help that he needs. If that's just a mental break, if that's just time to himself for a while, maybe taking a entire stream break for a month, whatever is needed so that he can come back and make some amazing content, I think that's going to be honestly be the best for him. And in my opinion, I would just say having things like this happen, especially when you have people around you, makes it a lot simpler, because as they all told him, they were trying to help him and only guide him in the best direction, but it just was not working. And seeing how they didn't stop to the point that they even got him to stop streaming and really take a step back to look at his bad actions, I feel like that's good, because if he had no one else around him, he probably would just continue going on making the same mistake until it literally hurt him in the worst way possible, which happy that's not at least the outcome that happened, and he still has people around him that care and are trying to do the best for him. But that's just how I feel, and if you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do it would be the comment section down below. This video is unfortunately over, but if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy content like this, maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week, and you'll never miss out on a single upload if you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. But that's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.